is my mind? Where is my mind?
Today, my mind is on the salesman of the century, Mr. Ron Popeil, who sadly passed away yesterday. If you don't know who Ron is, you probably do know his work, especially if you owned a television in the 80s or 90s. Ron was famous for pitching endless products on late-night infomercials. But was this man who made himself into a household name actually a marketing supervillain? Now, if you paid attention to my content in the past or subscribed to my future channel, you'll learn that I don't throw around the term supervillain as a slur. In fact, many times supervillains show qualities that often should be emulated. But regardless of that, let's dive into some of the lesser known facts about Ron's life and his path to immortality and see if he fits the bill as a marketing supervillain. So as a child, I was actually introduced to Ron not through late night television, but through Weird Al Yankovic, who knew Ron was ubiquitous enough to actually write a parody song about him and his crazy creations called Mr. Popeil. Later on, I learned that the song was actually about Ron's product pitching father, Sam, but Ron took it upon himself to actually steal the song and adopt it for himself and use it in his introductions. And as we all know, supervillains all need their own theme song. So number 2, Ron's autobiography was entitled The Salesman of the Century. Not exactly a humble title. Exactly what I would expect from a supervillain. Check. Number 3, most supervillains come from a dark, difficult past, and Ron was no exception to his ample share of struggles. Hell, even his mother went to prison for plotting to kill his father for 2 years. But wait, there's more. After she got out of prison, the couple actually remarried. Needless to say, his family dynamic must have been pretty difficult. In fact, most of his family members not only hail Ron as a genius, but in the same breath say they would never work with him, even if their life depended on it. Number 4, operators are standing by. Set it and forget it. But wait, there's more. Every supervillain needs catchphrases, and thanks to Mr. Popeil, he's created dozens of them that are now seared into our consciousness. Catchphrases? Check. So to sum it all up, at the time of his death, Ron had amassed a fortune of over $200 million. Left behind a wife who was a former Fredericks of Hollywood lingerie model. You take all that and you throw in some mad scientist-style exploding kitchens, a few inventions that have been banned by the US government, and I think it's safe to say that Mr. Popeil definitely ranks among the best of the marketing supervillains. And today, Mr. Popeil, your legions salute you.